They say the greatest trick the world ever played was convincing us that we are free. But look around you. Look at the lines we walk. Look at the schedules we obey. We are born into a pre-written script, a sequence movements choreographed by people who don't know our names and wouldn't care if they did. My life was a series of closed doors. My heart, a collection of scars from people who promised forever but couldn't even manage until tomorrow. I was drowning in a sea of faces, yet I had never been more alone. The 9 to 5 isn't a career, it's a life sentence served in increments of 8 hours. I felt the gears of the machine grinding against my soul. Every false friend was just another glitch in the social matrix. People wearing masks of kindness while calculating what they could take from me. I was exhausted, not the kind of exhaustion sleep can fix, but the kind that settles in your bones when you realize the real world offers you nothing but a slow fade into obscurity. I was a ghost in my own story. And then the nightmare went global. The world didn't just feel like a prison, it became one. Overnight, the authorities decided that our humanity was a liability. They dictated the distance between two heartbeats. They turned our neighbors into informants and our streets into dead zones. Our freedom of rights? It was revealed as a fragile illusion, a temporary permission slip that could be turned up by a signature on a government desk. The walls of my apartment started to feel like the boundaries of my existence. I was told to stay safe, but I was dying of stagnation. This was the ultimate betrayal. The world outside had failed. I had no color left. It had no spontaneous joy. It was a sterile, regulated, fearful vacuum. If this was life, then I didn't want it. I needed a window. I needed a door. I needed to go somewhere where the state had no jurisdiction and the fear had no grip. I pressed the button. The hum of my PC was the first honest sound I'd heard in months. It was the sound of a portal opening. When I stepped into these worlds, I wasn't the lonely guy or the worker. I was a hero. I was a wanderer. I was sovereign. In the digital expanse, there are no lockdowns. There are no travel bans. There is only the limit of my own ambition. I was finally, violently beautiful, alive. They call it escaping reality, but they are wrong. The reality they offer is a lie. The connections I made in the dark of the night, through a headset and a fiber optic cable, those were real. My squad didn't care about my bank account or my government mandated status. They cared if I had their back. We built a society in the ruins of the one that abandoned us. These weren't gamers, these were my brothers and sisters in arms. So let the world spin its wheels. Let the hamster wheel grind on. I have found my sanctuary. I have found my peace. And to anyone else out there who feels the walls closing in, the gate is still open. The server is still up. You don't have to be a victim of the real world. You just have to press start. My name is Vidar77YT and I am free. Are you? In the end, it's not just about the pixels or the code. It's about the fire we keep alive inside of us. Everyone needs a sanctuary. For some, that freedom is found on a football pitch. It doesn't matter what your game is. Just have fun and enjoy. What matters is that it makes you feel alive. If you do it with your whole heart, it's not just a hobby, it's your rebellion.
Wait, it's one shot.
Nice, GG's. They can lock the doors to our streets, but they will never find the keys to our kingdoms. Stay sovereign, stay wild, and I'll see you on the other side. GG's.
GG.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe please for more cool and amazing gaming content.